Crash analysis from Joni F. and Hopper.
Yeah. This is going to be of the one and only James Stewart.
Joni, you mean Jeffrey Herlings?
Yeah, the narrator's right. I just was correlating between it, Herlings is out front, he takes himself out, it's similar.
That was a dumbass joke.
Alright, so let's watch it. Boom. Let's watch it again. Alright. So what I think actually happened all started from the landing of the jump. So we've got Herlings is just chilling, right? Just doing his thing. Got the red plate. Life is good. Right here. This little braking bump. Looking at his body positioning, it appears as if he's kind of trying to soak up the braking bump, but instead it kind of scrubs and almost whips the bike for him. Boom. That's where the problem happened right there. Because he's under hard braking, and you should be braking when you're braking with both brakes. You want to be braking straight up and down. You don't want to be leaned over. You want to be straight. So if we look at his shoulders and everything, he's scrubbing that bike or soaking it up, You bring the bike to you to soak it up, almost the whole BMX style. But instead, he whipped the bike and boom. And then so that's almost at a 90 degree. And when he's braking, he doesn't have acceleration to kick that rear end back behind him. So because he's braking, this was set up bad completely from the get-go. And now his elbow's dropping on his clutch hand. He's got another braking bump here that catches him. Boom. All over. And because he's WFO, meaning that he's hauling ass to this corner, I know I'm kind of contradicting myself saying he's braking. He's in braking. But because he's going as fast as he's going on the brakes, there's no saving this. And that elbow down, boom. And then that front end, because of this bump here, if there wasn't this bump here, he could have saved it. There could have been 3 spots where he could have saved it. But it was just set up bad from the get-go. So, could have saved it right there by not scrubbing. Could have saved it right here by getting on the gas. And could have saved it right here if there was no bump here. But instead, we all saw what happened. Boom. And was this pressure because he was out front with the red plate and there's only 3 points? He's kind of thrown it away. So let's move to the next crash.
Herlings clenched his butt cheeks and prepared for the next fairly gnarly get-off.
All right, bottom of the screen, guys. Bottom of the screen. Oh, that one was way worse than the first one. Way worse than the first one. Ooh. So what happened? Well, looking at it, this is the downside of the jump, right? There's a time and a place to overjump stuff. So it appears the mistake happened on the lip of this or before the lip, because what does Herlings do? This little non-HD figure is arguably the fastest rider in the world. Flying through the air. Over jumping the crap out of the landing. Over jumping the crap out of the landing. So boom. Bike completely compresses. That's what happened. It's not this bump. The mistake was way back there. Because now, boom, look at the compression. He's already fucked, However, if there was no bumps, granted, this was just a Wednesday practice day, there'd be no bumps here. You would have been able to ride off and like, oh, man. But then again, you're not Jeffrey Herling, so you probably wouldn't have overjumped that. And if you would have overjumped that, you could have just exploded. So, this is professional rider on professional course, right? Boom. All set up. Going way too fast. So he is jumping way too fast. And this was body positioning just being off-kiltered. Granted, because this is why Supercross is so dangerous, is because when you fuck up one section, you've got to be ready for the next section, and you might just end up in the stands because there's another giant obstacle after it. Instead, this is a 4-foot tall bump, and this guy's over here going, oh my God, let's go, Brandon.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd, let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me.
Boom. And they were just, again, no saving it because he's not on top of the motorcycle at this point. His weight is leaned over, so he's low siding right there. And again, bike just caught. Maybe if he would have been wide open, the whole bike would have just jumped off here and he might have been able to save it. But both of these, this one could have just been saved purely by the overjump. If he didn't overjump. I think it's only fair that we have the narrator drop it out for us, or at least lead the charge. What do you say?
Joni, I'm going to hold her wide effing open brap. Breathe, Joni.